I struggled with porn since I was about 13, but because it was so normalised, I didn't even realise it was bad, right? Because everyone would say, well, it's normal to watch porn, everyone does it. You know, all these videos online, I do it, this, that, it's normal, lowers prostate cancer, and it's just cope. It's a load of shit, right? Because every time you do it, you feel like a weirdo. I mean, how is watching two people have sex on a screen, two completely strangers, normal? How's that? Who decided that was normal? It's not normal, okay? It's just people trying to make it out that it is, so everyone's weak, but that's a different conversation. It's not normal, and I knew it wasn't, because I felt guilty, I felt weird, anxiety, all the stuff that comes with it, I had. So I tried to quit, and I figured I'll just be able to quit, right? I don't have an addiction. It's been a few years, but I'll be fine, right? But I failed over and over and over and over and over again, okay? I try and quit cold turkey, which is what most people do, because that's the common advice. And I'd get 1-2 days in maybe because I'm motivated. Then day 3 comes about and I relapse hard, right? Because the urge is too strong. I relapse and I fail. Feel so guilty with myself because I've just failed my goal of quitting porn. So I relapse again. I've done it twice now within the space of an hour of waking up. And I figure the day's ruined, right? There's no coming back from this. So if I do it 5 times today, you know, it's the same, it's fine. I'll start again tomorrow. So that's what I did over 100 times. But I was able to quit at 19 and break this cycle. And 19, younger than what? 99% of the planet? I mean, most never quit. Some do when they're 60. I did it at 19. So step 1, stop rushing and get onto less FAP. Now, less FAP is when you just watch porn less each week. Okay, because some people think, well, most people think they need to rush to quit. Okay, they're watching porn 3 times a day, and then they need to go to 0 and never watch porn again, and they'll quit in 2 weeks, get to day 90 of no FAP, and then everything's fine. But that's why everyone fails quitting, because you can't do that. Okay, you might have seen fat people, New Year, they get, motivated. I'm going to get a 6-pack in a month, right? I'm fat. I've been eating my whole life for 10 years straight, junk food, but in a month I'm going to get a 6-pack, right? And you're like, all right, well done, you go, whatever they say, right? They get 1 or 2 days in of eating clean, and then they fail. Happens every time. Oh, I didn't even want a 6-pack anyway, right? I like how fat. It happens every time because people try and rush. The reason you'll never quit porn is because you keep rushing, okay? But when you rush, you just go 1 step forward and 3 steps back. If you do my way, 1 step forward, 1 step forward, 1 step forward, constantly until you quit. So if you watch porn 14 times in a week, let's say, twice a day, common advice online would be to go to 0. My advice from someone who's actually quit, unlike these liars, watch it 12 times or 11 times, right? And these people will say, you're advising us to watch porn 12 times. What kind of porn coach are you? Well, if you watched it 14 times last week, it's logical to watch it 12 times this week, right? If I was training a skinny dude in the gym and last week he lifted 1 kg, I wouldn't tell him to lift 100 this week. I'd tell him 2. Oh, 2, he's not going to make muscle from that. He will, because he lifted 1 last week. You get the point. There's some retarded people out there. Just watch it less each week, right? 14 times, 12, 9. Just keep going down like that. Within a couple months, maybe a month for some of you, you'll be going from watching it twice a day to once a week. It's not been hard. It's not been easy. It's been simple. You're just watching it less each week and you're not rushing. You're putting the expectations, well, the expectations are realistic for you. Okay? You're not putting so much pressure on yourself. It will not be easy, but it won't be that hard. Okay, considering you've had this addiction for years, to quit within 2 months is pretty good. Okay, so you're just watching it less each week. Now, you're making progress towards quitting each week. That keeps you motivated. You're still watching porn, which is great if you're still addicted. And you're getting benefits each and every week. Because the less you watch porn, the more benefits you get. Another lie you might have been told by these no-fap gurus is you need to go 3 months, 90 days to experience the benefits of confidence, lowered anxiety. Bollocks, right? That's to say, right, you need to be perfect for 3 months to experience benefits. Imagine telling a fat guy he needs to have the perfect diet and the perfect workout routine for 3 months. That's nearly 100 days. Or else, it needs to be perfect, or else you'll still be fat. Okay, if you go 89 days perfect, and the last day you eat some cake, all the fat's gone, all the muscle's lost. Unlucky, mate. That's retarded, right? You do not need to be perfect to get the benefits. Just watch porn less each week and watch the benefits go up. That's why less FAP is so good, right? It's great. It's so much better than no FAP. So the next tip is never watch regular videos again. So I'm still telling you, you can still watch porn, just do it less. Never watch regular videos again. I watch regular videos. So when a man is with a woman, just the generic video, or 5 dudes, I don't know whatever you watch, right? Never watch that stuff again, okay? Because that turns you into a cook. Now, a cook is when a man enjoys watching his wife or girlfriend or partner have sex with another man. You might have heard stuff about this online. There's some celebrities that are cooks. It's weird. If you've ever been to a hotel room, there's always a chair in the corner and it's facing the bed. The cook will sit in the chair while his wife gets pounded by another dude. Disgusting, right? Watching porn, specifically the regular videos where it's a man and a woman, turns you into a cook. How? How on earth does this relate to porn? Well, what is porn? Let's think about it. It's you in the corner watching a screen of the girl you want, the girl you're attracted to. You want to have sex with her because that's why you picked the video. She's hot, right? You want to have sex with her and she's having sex with another man. Not only are you watching that, but you're enjoying yourself to it, right? So if you do that 1,000 times, what's your primal evolutionary brain from 1,000 years ago, because the brain's still the same, what's it thinking? It's thinking, well, I always want to have sex with her, but we're never doing it. There's always a random dude having sex with her, all right. Well, I guess he's better than me, clearly, because he's always having sex. I'm never having sex. I'm the loser. He's the winner. I'm never involved. It's been years I've never been involved with the girl I want, and I've always been the watcher. Okay, I guess I was just born to be a watcher. I guess I'll start enjoying it more than being involved. So if you miraculously get a girlfriend while being addicted to porn, which is less than 1%, I'd say, because, well, you know why. You can't. The thought of her being with another man will be arousing, because your self-esteem's so low because you've never been involved. You've always been the watcher. So your brain just thinks that's what you deserve. So you get a girlfriend, and the thought of her being with another man while you watch will be arousing, and you become a cook. Is it too late for you at that point? I hope not. Thank God I never got to that stage, so I can teach you never to do that. And yeah, this could happen to you in a month, 10 years, 20 years. Just always keep it in mind. Ticking time bomb, don't be a cook. Because the more porn you watch, the closer you get into that point. Next tip, make your sessions fast. Okay? You're watching porn less each week, which is great, but that's not an excuse to go watch it for 5 times the amount of time. So if you watch porn, make it easy. 3 times last week, okay, for 30 minutes each. This week, you're going to watch it twice. That's great. Don't watch it for 3 hours each time. Oh, but I'm still watching it twice. You can't do that, okay? The max amount of time is 30 minutes you should watch it, because that's what you did last week. Ideally, make it as fast as possible. Just see it as a game. Try and get a high score every week, or a low score. Just do it as fast as you can, okay? Because watching porn for 3 hours and 3 minutes is not the same, okay? People say, oh, the 3 hours, it feels so much better. It's great. It's not. It's the same. You get the same pleasure. Every time you're done with doing it for 3 hours, feeling like a loser, you always wish you could go back in time and just do it for 30 seconds, right? As fast as you can. Because if you're doing it at night time, especially, you're going to be sleep deprived. It's 2 a.m. You need to wake up in 5 hours for the gym, for school, for college. You're sleep deprived. That's one negative. The worst negative is you feel like a loser, right? If you watch it for 30 seconds, it feels productive almost. You still feel a bit weird, but it is what it is. You do it for 3 hours or an hour, you're like, what the fuck? What am I doing? What a weirdo I am. You feel like such a degenerate, dirty loser, okay? And you just feel shit about yourself, which is the worst feelings you can feel. It has been shown on a chart, the worst and the best feelings you can experience. Right at the bottom, below than anxiety, anger, pain, whatever, is shame. That's what you feel after watching porn. So, when you wake up in the morning feeling sleep deprived, still feeling like a loser from the night before, when you feel sad, when you feel shameful, you watch porn, because it makes you feel good for a second. Then you watch porn again, okay, and you feel more shame. Then you watch it again to get rid of the shame, but then you get more. You get the point, right? Watching it for 3 hours is not the same as 3 minutes. So make it as fast as possible. It almost feels productive. You save time. You don't feel like as much of a loser. And it's the same pleasure. It's the same feeling, okay? When you're done doing it for 30 seconds, you're like, all right, it's done now. You don't think, oh, I wish I could have spent 3 hours watching some, 10 tabs open. You're just like, all right, it's done now, cool. Last thing I'll tell you is just sort of a mindset thing. Stop wasting your masculine energy. God, or whatever you believe in, has given you this masculine energy in your balls, right? Testosterone to conquer. Okay, why do you think all these conquerors, or modern day conquerors like businessmen, billionaires, successful people, they might be pedophiles, sure, but they still made it, right? The reason is because they didn't waste their masculine energy that God has given them. Why do you think you feel so tired after watching porn? Because you release prolactin, you get rid of all your testosterone, you feel tired, Your brain thinks, oh, I've just impregnated a woman. The point of life is done and I can chill now and get fat. But obviously you've not. You've not impregnated a woman. You've not attracted her. You've not got with her. You've not married her. You've not had sex with her. You've not had a kid with her. You just watch porn. Okay? So your brain, when you watch porn, it's like, all right, we've done the work. No work needs to be done. I've passed on my genetic legacy. If I die now, it's cool. It's fine. Okay? But obviously, that's not the case. So stop wasting that energy, because after a few days, you feel you want to be productive. You've got energy to do things. You're motivated most of the time to achieve your goals, because that energy you usually put in porn, you can put in making money, the gym, whatever you want. Okay, so stop wasting that masculine energy. Just keep that in mind. Just to recap, watch porn less and less each week. Don't go straight to zero. Never watch regular videos again because you turn into a cook. And make your sessions as fast as possible. See it as a game, all right? And don't waste your masculine energy that God has given you. I hope this helped. If it didn't anyway, please subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind later, and goodbye. By the way, no pressure, but under this video is my paid porn quitting secrets course. It just helps you quit porn faster, supports me, so once you feel like you trust me enough, you can check it out. There's a massive discount going on right now, so if you're interested, I'd do it now. And once you buy it, by the way, I'm going to give you a free bonus section which teaches you how to speak to girls, which becomes a lot easier when you quit porn.